You have the Chronic's Rabbit Hole, and Ellendale, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. We are super excited because you are bringing some Eurovision back down the rabbit hole. And today we're going to be listening to Zoe May, or Zoe Me. You'll let us know, but the song today is Voyage. And this is Switzerland's pick for Eurovision. This is the official music video, Eurovision 2025. And I am super excited to see what Zoe Me has coming down the rabbit hole with Voyage.
I'm ready to go on this voyage with all of you Chronicans. In the case this is your first time on the channel, we do love Eurovision and we have actually reacted to some Eurovision from this year as well. So definitely check out that reaction as well. But thank you for being here. Let's get into it. Ellendale, Chronicans, thank you so much for being here. After checking out Austria's Eurovision pick, we are now jumping into Switzerland's pick, and we know Ellendale's going to have an incredible write-up for us that is not from ChatGPT. We know it's right from his head because there's nothing like your write-ups, and we love it, Ellendale. Here we go. Dear Kyle and Alana, just a few days ago, your mind was blown by JJ's operatic masterpiece, Wasted Love. So how about showing you the other song out of my top 2 of Eurovision 2025? We're down. We're game.
Yes.
You surely remembered that Switzerland won Eurovision last year with Nemo and their legendary song, The Code.
Which was awesome. I loved it.
Which you also reacted to after the victory. And this is why Eurovision 2025 is taking place in Basel, Switzerland, as it's the rule that the next Eurovision is always taking place in the winner's home country.
I love that.
I wonder if there's any back-to-back winners. Let us know.
Yeah.
What might also be interesting to you is that the hosting country rarely wins Eurovision again. Oh,
Thanks, Ellendale.
that's just very expensive to host such a massive event, and winning countries usually consider themselves satisfied with offering just a good performance that doesn't really compete for the win. That's fair enough. Hard to do those twice in a row.
Yeah.
Last time a hosting country won Eurovision was in 1994 with Ireland. I love when hosting countries can win. That is so cool. Having said that, then, that was the last person to repeat, because I did want to know that. Having said that, Switzerland is surprising us with a much stronger entry than anyone would have assumed beforehand. The enchanting Zoe May is delivering the most elegant composition one could imagine. A timeless ballad that gives you the most heartwarming shivers from the outset and reminds of times gone by. I have always been a passionate lover of the French language and its hopelessly romantic sound. Oh, so it's in French. And I know at least some of you Canadians use it as their main language. Speaking of Quebec, for example.
Yes.
I learned it till grade 9. I don't have much of it left.
I don't have much left either. I'm sorry.
I don't know how much you've ever crossed paths with the French language, but I will gladly add an English translation of the beautiful lyrics to give you an understanding of the profound meaning of Voyage. Thank you. Maybe you will even read it before the reaction. This is how the Eurovision website summarizes the message of the song. Voyage is intended to be an invitation to look at life with more humanity, openness, and compassion. The song is described as a musical embrace and an outstretched hand, encouraging us to meet hate with love, to allow tenderness, and to recognize the beauty of the moment. Zoe, artist, took inspiration from 2 languages, while Zoe means life in Greek, and May is the Japanese word for I.
The life I.
She was born in Basel, the hosting city of Eurovision 2025, but lived in Germany until moving to Switzerland in 2009. She actually started writing music at the early age of 10, and her admiration of the French language soon had a major influence of her musical path. Zoe describes herself as a little fairy and got the award SRF 3 Best Talent last year, a recognition Eurovision winner Nemo also got before winning the contest.
Very cool.
I would recommend everyone who loves Voyage to listen to Zoe's entire discography, as she has already released many songs filled with eternal beauty. As for me, I'm listening to Voyage every single day, addicted as it was amphetamine. And there's no other choice because Zoe's voice is angelic and the song is sweeter than sugar while being as classy as the most famous French chansons. The hosting country is giving us a deep moment of introspection and allows us to take a deep breath amidst all the musical turmoil around it. And I can gladly say that this style of music and these lyrics are representing my innermost core. As the hosting country, Switzerland is automatically qualified for the Eurovision final, which is May 7th. in which I hope that many of you will vote for this wavering masterpiece.
I'm just going to correct, it's May
17th.
17th.
My bad. May 17th. So now, after that amazing write-up, we have the translation in English for the lyrics. My candid eyes discover the world in a naive way that would confuse the demons of the night. You throw words at me that choke me, but wherever it may be, I'll lay down beside you tonight. One day you'll understand that flowers are more beautiful when you water them. You've cut me so many times. If you want, I'll go with you on a journey. Take a journey, take a journey with you. Let me love you, even if you don't. I'll drown in your tears. I'll share your melancholy. Your eyes take me in. Whatever happens, I'll never stop singing for you. One day you'll understand that flowers are more beautiful when you water them. You've cut me so many times. If you want, I'll go with you on a journey. Take a journey, take a journey with you.
Wow. So beautiful lyrics. Very sad.
Very sad. And let's take this journey together then.
So before we get into this amazing music video, because every music video from Eurovision is always top notch, just from reading those lyrics there, I thought they were very sad, but also very introspective, because if you look at a relationship like flowers, and every single person in a relationship is like a flower. Every time you fight or have a disagreement or tear each other down, that's like cutting your flower and cutting the stem. And so then watering the flowers and keeping them alive and keeping them beautiful and keeping them in bloom, that would be like respecting each other's love languages, cuddling, having those introspective moments of conversation. It's like Kyle and I are doing a 1 year of love thing where we pull a card every week. And that's would be like watering the flowers versus cutting the flowers.
Which we still got to do this week.
We still have to do that this week.
So good job to remember that.
Thanks, honey. So that's what I took from that just while we were switching the video over here to get the video up, is how flowers are like a relationship, and how you handle your flowers is how you should handle your people.
Because they're that beautiful.
Because they're that beautiful.
Okay, honey.
Let's get into it.
Let's voyage together.
It's a voyage.
Mes yeux condés découvrent le monde d'une façon naïve à faire confondre les démons de la nuit. Tu me balances des mots qui m'étouffent. Quoi qu'il advienne, je me couche près de toi ce soir.
Just standing still,
Tu comprendras un jour que les fleurs sont plus belles quand tu les arroses. Tu m'as coupé tellement de fois. Si tu veux, je pars avec toi pour faire un voyage, faire un voyage, faire un voyage avec toi. Laisse-moi t'aimer, même si tu m'aimes pas. Je vais me noyer dans tes larmes. Je vais partager ton vague à l'âme. Tu me bouffes avec ton regard. Quoi qu'il advienne, je ne cesserai jamais de chanter pour toi. Tu comprendras un jour que les fleurs sont plus belles quand tu les arroses. Tu m'as coupé tellement de fois. Si tu veux, je pars avec toi pour faire un voyage, voyage avec toi.
So beautiful. Oh, wow.
I also love the French language.
It's
Not gonna lie.
stunning.
Now my hair is stuck in my tears. My God. I'm a mess.
Please explain if you can.
She was the only one without a flower.
Yep.
Right off the bat. So everyone had
Definitely
a flower
noticed
but
that.
her, and
Yep.
nobody could see her. She
And
was
no one could
invisible.
see her. Yes. Well
And so
said.
because she
Yep.
didn't have a flower, because she had been got so many times, no one could even acknowledge her. And then a little girl dropped her flower for her
Yep.
and left her flower there, and she was looking for the little girl to give the flower back. And it was the innocence of a child
It sure was. Yeah.
that could see her
Being born again.
and being that born again. But then at the end, the little girl disappeared into the crowd because it was, and then this is just me, this is my reach, because it's her inner child being
That's
able
what
to
absolutely
heal itself because of what she's gone through. And then one of the ways that you're able to heal yourself is by also helping, acknowledging other people to help them move forward.
Yes.
So then her being in that crosswalk,
saw the one person who was alone out
and
of the
then
couples.
was able to touch.
Yeah.
She touched the one girl who was there, and then that's when she was able to start. Everyone started moving again.
Yeah.
Because time was frozen until she helped.
Do you remember when the construction worker came who was alone and everyone else was in doubles?
And everyone else was in doubles, and then they could acknowledge each other there as well. So there were those little ones where it was like game respects game or trauma respects trauma.
I'm starting to think, I don't know if the construction worker had a flower.
I don't think he had a flower either. I don't know. That would be worth looking into.
Right.
But that's what I took from that.
That's beautiful.
And
clearly, as someone who has been hurt a lot, and I know a lot of people who have been hurt, I can see why this one really helps you, because it gives you that hope at the end. It's so much pain, but then the tempo switches and it turns a little bit poppy even outside of this really sad ballad.
Very French.
Very French, and it was perfect. It was like Les Mirelles, whatever what that one. That's kind of what I was thinking of, and I've seen that movie, and that's kind of what I was getting out of it, was that pain and that yearning, and that acknowledgement, and perfectly said, the flower not being with her. I think that is the story arc there.
And then when she was healed, she was finally able to put the flower on at the end, because she didn't put it on until the very end. It was a knitted flower. It wasn't a real flower where everyone else had like flowers. And she had like
sewn back together.
Someone sewn her a flower with little gems and stuff, so it was like a created flower. So she was able to have her flower that someone helped her put back together. So it was beautiful. It was very beautiful.
It makes you want to water your flower and give love to the people you love. And we love you guys so much too. And Ellendale, thank you so much for this request. Knowing what you have gone through in your own life, I know how much this song would mean to you as well. We give you a big hug as well for always giving us so love and support after what we went through with our channel coming down and all that. We didn't know if we were going to be able to come back and water the flowers of all of you lovely people. So we thank you for being our garden. We really do love you, and we hope that you will come back for the next Eurovision in case there is more coming down. If not, we have a lot more other awesome content that you can check out too. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And thank you, Ellendale, for this beautiful, beautiful song that you brought down the rabbit hole. I can't wait to see what all of you have to say about this song and what it meant for all of you. So thank you again for being here. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.